Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreath.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and the temperatures are already getting up there across southern Oregon and northern California as we are near 80 degrees over on the east side. Already mid 80s down in the Shasta Valley, a little bit cooler in the Rogue Valley, but still temperatures already pretty warm, near 80 degrees and 54 degrees there along the coast in Brookings, where we are still dealing with some reduced visibility. Definitely not as bad and not as reduced as what we were observing on Newswatch 12 this morning, where we were down to about a quarter of a statute mile, but still some residual marine layer fog left there along the southern Oregon coastline. Thankfully, even though it's hazy outside, air quality isn't being impacted in any big way. So hopefully this trend can keep up, hopefully throughout the rest of fire season. But speaking of fire season, we do have increased fire risk for today down in eastern Siskiyou County. That is where we have this red flag warning in place from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. as those winds, they'll be blustery. The air mass is going to be dry, and the vegetation in eastern Siskiyou County is pretty dry as well. So all of those ingredients will combine, of course, to create critical fire conditions. So please exercise extreme vigilance as it pertains to fire safety in eastern Siskiyou County. Again, that runs from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Here's your pool forecast for today, and it's going to be excellent pool weather out there. Temperature is getting pretty close to 100 degrees, so the water is going to feel very good. The UV index will be very high. On a scale from 1 to 11, it'll be a 10. So be sure you're putting on plenty of sunscreen and that you're reapplying it, because if you don't have on any sunscreen, all it'll take is 15 minutes for your skin to be damaged by the sun. Inland, it will be very hot today. Temperatures in the 90s over on the east side, near 100 degrees in our west side valleys. Much cooler along the coast, where we'll have a constant onshore flow. Temperatures there will struggle to even make it above 60 degrees. And again, we have marine layer clouds there, kind of some residual fog that's left over, but inland, not even really a cloud in the sky. That's a part of the reason the UV index is going to be so high today. Then overnight, we continue to keep things clear inland. Temperatures feeling pretty comfortable. 50s over on the east side, 50s and 60s for west side valleys, and we'll be in the 50s there along the coast, where we'll continue to have dense fog. Visibility will be quite reduced overnight. All right, I'll step off the screen so we can look at some of the increased fire danger for tomorrow. It's more expanded than today. Western Siskiyou County, Klamath, and Lake counties have been included in this fire weather watch that runs from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. All the same ingredients are still there. Critically dry vegetation, I should say. We'll have a very dry air mass, and of course those winds that'll gust to anywhere between 25 to 35 miles per hour. So fires can ignite quickly, and they can also spread very quickly. So with the same thing, be sure you're using extreme vigilance as it pertains to fire safety within those areas. Thankfully, our temperatures are going to cool down just a little bit into the next few days. They will be in the mid-90s, which is pretty average for this time of the year, but wait until you see our 7-day forecast, as temperatures are about to ricochet up once again. Unfortunately, something that's not going up is rain chances. We continue to stay bone dry over the next 7 days, so that means fuels are going to get even drier, and the drought definitely will not be helped out at all. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. The onshore winds will slowly but surely switch up to an offshore flow. And so that means that temperatures are going to raise up by about 15 to 20 degrees there along the southern Oregon coastline. So we'll see a bit of a Chetco effect down towards Brookings. Bottom line, warming up in a hurry. And then for Siskiyou County, look at some of these temperatures for the beginning of next week, returning to the triple digits. So even though we get this little break for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it'll be a short-lived break. And then for the basin, I think even over on the east side, we could see a run for triple digits for both Monday and Tuesday. So it's looking like we'll probably have heat advisories and excessive heat watches and the whole rigmarole that'll be issued for the east side and west side valleys. Even the mountains will warm up into the 90s. So not a whole lot of relief even in our upper elevations, but the lower elevations are going to get very toasty. Let's take in these days where the temperatures are going to be 94, 91, and 93 degrees, because we'll be flirting with triple digits beyond that.
Yeah, it's getting to the time of the year my wardrobe is just going to be shorts and a t-shirt whenever we're outside of work, because it's going to be hot.
No, and it's unfortunate that we have to wear.
Yeah, I know, right?
This strolling into the station, it's a little uncomfortable. Yeah,
it is. All right, sunscreen, shorts on deck, lots of water as well.
Water.
All
yes.
right, cool. Thank you, Josh.
Of course.